wait a minute. Sorry. I've been banned from YouTube gaming for 90 days.
Ow! That pains me in my dark place.
Actually, I'm going to explain everything in my next video, which comes out tomorrow. So be sure to check back here at the channel if you're interested in finding out more. Treyarch developers did a live stream on their Facebook page today, and some of you have asked me to break it down in detail what happened. In the process, I've discovered a lot of buzz that's going on currently about a possible DLC 5 for Black Ops 3, and I've stumbled across something I want to share with you. Before I get into the details, I want to give you 4 facts, ask a question, then we'll start with a brief preview of the live stream. Sales of Black Ops 3 were extremely high, much higher than Activision would have predicted. 2, the DLC content of Black Ops 3 was the most downloaded DLC content than any other DLC of any Call of Duty in history. And it still has a high player content, even at times more than Infinite Warfare. In fact, when the Infinite Warfare beta was released, the numbers in Black Ops 3 players increased. A lot of them came back to Black Ops 3. And I have a question. Are you still playing Black Ops 3 right now? There's a poll at the top I'd like you to hit, yes or no. Let me know. Basically, the business sense of Activision leads them to one conclusion. There's more money to be made out of Black Ops 3. That's why normally after, the year cycle, they promote the current Call of Duty, which this year is Infinite Warfare. However, they're offering, during the Christmas sale season, they're offering this game for free right now. For a week, you could play it for 5 days without paying a cent. A week before Christmas, when sales should be peaking. And yet, they just added another microtransaction to Black Ops 3. Then we'll start breaking down the important parts of the live stream, but more importantly, I'm going to give you some information that Activision does not want the public to know. You'll be surprised, and by the end, you're going to be as excited as I am about this Origin Zombie map in 2017 on Black Ops 3. Hi, I'm CrashPower. I'm a Call of Duty gamer just like you. I started a YouTube channel 2.5 years ago to connect with the zombie community and provide premium quality tutorials so you can get all the information you need from one video and get back to playing. Let's get into the information. We'll start with a preview of the live stream.
So what's around the corner for us in 2017? What do you?
That's a good question.
What's the team got planned? Is it?
I can't say anything specifically at this point in time, but I can say that as Treyarch, we are excited about this game. We're excited and passionate about our community and our fans, and as long as they continue playing our game, we're going to continue to support it in the same way. So I think we can look forward to another healthy and fun year of updates in 2017. That's all I'll say.
Jason, how about you? Especially sort of like from the Zombies crowd, there were some very pointed questions yesterday.
Sure.
I don't know. Is there anything?
Now hold up right there. Before we hear one word out of Jason Blundell's mouth, I want to mention a few key points that we've already been given before he has a chance to troll us or trick us. As you know, if you remember with the big hype about will we get the staffs for Black Ops 3 Revelations, this is what he loves to do.
Okay.
Will the Origin staffs ever return?
Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
That was Blundell's response in an interview by YouTube's Mr. Dalek JD, slightly before the release of DLC 4, the Revelation Zombie map, as to whether or not we would see the stabs return in Black Ops 3.
Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
We got all excited because we didn't pay close enough attention. He said we'd see them, but he didn't say we'd play with them. And in retrospect, if you think about it, if the Origin staffs were going to be in the Revelation Zombie map, he would have never have leaked that in advance. And look, you can almost tell he's holding back a smile as he says it. So, let's look at what we know so far. Before Blundell even opens his mouth, we were just told that the multiplayer will see additions to the content in 2017. Black Ops 3 Zombies has been more prevalent than the multiplayer side the entire time. There's no way they're going to add additional content all throughout 2017 without something even bigger being on the zombie side. Just look, they've already established Newton's Cookbook, a new microtransaction, a way to get rid of your more gobblegum, another way for you to spend COD points. They're setting this up. After all, Black Ops 3 sold more DLC content than any other Call of Duty in history. Where do you think it comes from? The zombie side. Now, for some of you that might think, oh no, they'd never do that, it split up the COD community. Do you think Activision cares more about splitting up the COD community or making money? Black Ops 3 product is more popular than Infinite Warfare. Where do you think they're going to focus to try to make more profit? Thus,
as long as they continue playing our game, we're going to continue to support it in the same way. So,
Activision tells Treyarch to do something different. Let's quickly go over some consumer purchase information from the NDP group. And it's not a smart move for me to stop and deal with financial stuff right now. A lot of you quit watching the video. Please, just give me 60 seconds and then I'll move on. You want to know why I'm wearing this hat? I'll tell you after the 60 seconds. The sales numbers are starting to come out for Infinite Warfare, and something may be very wrong with Call of Duty. Retail sales of physical copies for Infinite Warfare are down almost 50% compared to the first month of Black Ops 3 sales this year. Overall, Activision shares are down about 20% since October. This is also the first Call of Duty that has not been released for the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, which means it's a smaller market. And the quality of the game isn't necessarily the problem here. We might simply be getting into an Assassin's Creed style franchise fatigue. Every new game is pretty good and does a lot of things, but people are just tired of the same futuristic game regardless. Assassin's Creed has now taken at least a year off to regroup, but it's hard to imagine Call of Duty doing the same given how vital it is to Activision's annual portfolio. There are a lot of factors in the declines. Ironically, the actual quality of Infinite Warfare is actually at the bottom of this list of problems. Other things like franchise fatigue and last-gen consoles being left behind. So for those of you that were skeptical and thinking that it's just going to be in supply drops and additional weapons for multiplayer, think again. Now, let's go back to the Treyarch livestream and get to Jason Blundell's answer. Before I show you his reaction, I want you to look at a Treyarch livestream promoting the upcoming release of the first DLC for Der Eisenreich in Black Ops 3 Zombies. This is all we knew. We only played Shadows of Evil at this point. And Noah J456 asked him if the Apothicon servant is upgradable. Watch his response, and I'll be right back.
Is the Shadows of Evil Wonder Weapon upgradable?
Okay, let me be definite and cryptic at the same time.
As expected.
Yeah. It is not possible to upgrade the Apothicon servant in Shadows of Evil.
So we know that's actually true because in the Revelation Zombie map, you can upgrade it. So if it's true, you get an answer like this. If it's a troll, you get an answer like this.
Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
Now, just in case some of you might try to get clever and say, ooh, he's hitting for the DLC 5 or the Origins Remastered, we will get to see them again. No, we see the stabs in the Revelations Easter egg cinematic outro and also on the stage and part of the map.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I thought that might be a question, and obviously a lot of speculation and talk, and so
Sure.
I've got an official statement I'd like to read to you.
Okay.
I'm afraid that I can't say anything right now.
Why would he not be able to say anything? Because Call of Duty and Activision always push very, very hard to promote and get as many sales on the first DLC of each of the Call of Duties. He can't announce anything until after the first DLC is released for Infinite Warfare, regardless of how good or bad it sells. The logic is there. So by now, there definitely shouldn't be any doubt in your mind that Activision has a significant financial advantage to provide something significant in Black Ops 3 in 2017. However, this does not mean there's going to be a DLC 5. Treyarch developers don't have the time or resources to devote to creating an entirely new map. They've got to work on and develop the Call of Duty that's going to be released in the fall of 2018. Black Ops 2 backwards compatibility for current-gen consoles is inevitable and will probably come out the summer of 2017. To generate more sales, it would be very simple or very easy for Treyarch just to remaster one of the previous maps or release the whole set. If you remember the last DLC of Black Ops 1, if you purchased that DLC, you got all the previous maps from all the games of Zombie, which makes remastered map a significant opportunity. It's not going to be a brand new Black Ops 3 Zombie map, and it's going to be more than just additional things in the supply drops and multiplayer weapons. I guarantee you. Black Ops 3 not only outsells Infinite Warfare even now, but it retails for an average of $15 more than the current Call of Duty. It's got a proven track record of phenomenal DLC sales, the most DLC sales of any Call of Duty in history. Releasing a DLC that is accessible to your previous gen customer base would address your smaller market problem Infinite Warfare currently has and increase your customer base again. What better way than to put at least one remastered Black Ops 2 zombie map in Black Ops 3? Now here's the no-brainer. If they're going to just do one, if not all, which one map do you think they're going to pick? It's transit. Be sure to check out this video on the right, or how about a random video suggested by YouTube. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'd love for you to subscribe. I created this channel 2.5 years ago to connect with the zombie community, provide them tutorials that are always easy to understand. Subscribe and I'll see you next time.